Hi, I'm Amanda, and I'm here today to talk to you about ACE Tension Reliever. This is a harness that you can use with tennis balls to combat joint and muscle pain. Today I'll talk to you a little bit about the background of pain, the ACE harness itself, its benefits, and its drawbacks. According to Stats Canada, 12% of women and 9% of men experience pain daily. This is most commonly seen as being back pain and migraines, and it can result in things like fatigue and sleeplessness, anxiety, and depression. The thing we have to remember about pain, though, is that it's not just those who are physically suffering from the pain that struggle with it. It is those of family members, friends, and even coworkers of people who have physical pain that can actually feel those effects. If you haven't seen Sleep Country's commercial about bad sleepers, I suggest clicking on the link that I've included in my Moodle post to see how that struggle is really real. While it's funny, it is true that the symptoms that people feel actually can affect their daily lives. There are several things that can cause pain. One of them is tension pain, which can be a big cause from stress. And there's other pains. These can be from repetitive motions, strains, injuries, predispositions. So people like me who have something called ligamentous laxity, where my muscles are always in overdrive to keep my joints in place, or ergonomics, or really lack thereof of ergonomics. There are already proven methods for helping relieve pain. Massage therapy, chiropractors, and medications are some of them. If you suffer from chronic pain like me, and you don't have awesome healthcare benefits, things like massage therapy and going to a chiropractor can be really expensive personally, as well as taking medications can only do so much. So I take sometimes upwards to 6 Aleve a day, which is 4 more Aleves than recommended in a 12-hour period, which really isn't good for my health in the long term. But sometimes I just don't have any other options. One thing that both my physiotherapist and my chiropractor have suggested to me is using tennis balls in order to help relieve some of that muscle pain and strains that I experience. Doing a quick Google search for using 2 tennis balls for pain relief obviously comes up with a significant amount of data and papers and videos and images of how to do this with steps and guides. So this is certainly not something new that is being used to help relieve pain. However, for the most part, when you use 2 tennis balls, they often suggest to tape them together or to use a sock. Well, that can be kind of messy. So the harness that I have created is made out of a malleable plastic, and you just slide it around the tennis balls. It keeps them firmly in place. There are a couple reasons why you would want to use the ACE harness instead of some of these other methods. Well, first of all, again, using a chiropractor or massage therapy or even medications can be expensive. If you want to use a sock or a duct tape to tape your 2 balls together, well, that's not really aesthetically pleasing. And there are also some types of techniques for this pressure release that you only need 1 tennis ball for. So with the harness, you would be able to pop out that tennis ball and then pop it back in for the exercises that need 2 balls. It will also hold the balls in place. If any of you have ever tried using a tennis ball in order to help relieve some of the upper back pain, it can be really hard to get it in the right place because obviously a ball on a hard surface is going to slide out of the way. The other thing is that using 2 tennis balls for tension relief is already known to work. So it's something that people are already doing. It's just a better way of doing it. There's obviously going to be a couple drawbacks. One of them is that this is still going to be more costly than using a sock or tape. The other thing is that you can also pop the tennis balls in and out of the harness, but it does require a little bit of force. So in order for the harness to hold them properly, it needed to be a little bit tight around the ball. And then lastly, it's not going to cure your pain. Unfortunately, using a tennis ball cannot be a cure for pain. It can just be a relief from pain. In summary, despite some of the drawbacks, it is still a proven way for you to easily help relieve tension and feel better.